violence sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like
Why?
I won't
Why
I
not?
won't go into non-violent, you know. Um I sometimes go through intrusive thoughts, things that I want to speak on, and things in my mind that I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it to myself. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I keep things to myself because I don't be wanting people to look at me crazy when I speak my mind. But then there was a time in my life that I just stopped keeping shit inside my head and I just started speaking my mind. And then I stopped caring what people gave a fuck once I started speaking my mind.
So that's the
Like,
definition that Chat GPT gave you for
no,
you
that's
to
that's
take
that's
an
my
excuse for
definition.
choosing violence.
I don't mess with. I speak my mind. Like a lot of the time I be thinking, man, if I win the lottery, half these motherfuckers would never hear from me again.
Why only if you win the lottery?
Because I'd have enough money to get the fuck away. I'd have enough money to go and
Because if you
be.
gotta wait to win the lottery not to talk to me again, then I would be like, you could just not talk to me starting right now.
See, where would your life be if I didn't talk to you? See, I was brought into your life for
Probably
a
in a
purpose.
better place.
I was brought to your life for a purpose to bother the fuck out of you. So I'm keeping my purpose. You
Well,
know what I'm
first of
saying?
all,
Then
I know you weren't referring to me when you said that, so I'm not worried.
no, but I'm definitely was brought here to bother the fuck out of you. That's
Clearly.
you know, motherfuckers be like, I don't want to work. I want to get paid. That's me every day. Every day that I walk into my job, I don't want to work. I
Oh,
want to
you
get
have a
paid.
job?
I have two jobs. I
Oh,
have
you
three
do?
jobs if you count being a father. That's a third job, and being a podcast is another job. And at one point I was a freelance dick slanger, so that was another job. So I got a bunch of jobs. Okay, I got a bunch of them.
You said you was community dick.
Freelance. I wasn't loyal to nobody. Yeah, I was a freelancer.
Right. Community dick. Okay.
That ain't necessarily the case.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying?
oh no.
Because I think people forget that my body belongs to me. So I don't owe no loyalty to
Here
nobody,
we
you
go.
know?
Why did we get this man started? Yo,
you
why?
know, my loyalty belongs to nobody. That's just how I felt in those days. Uh and then I tell myself all the time, yo, I'm not broke. I'm just in a temporary disagreement with my bank account right now. Or a lot of times I will tell a person I'm broke, but I'm really not broke. I just don't want to give you my money. Oh, don't let it be a begging ass female that's inboxing me asking me for money or calling me asking. I'm broke, baby. I'm broke. Okay, but
Yeah.
I'm really not. But I just want to see how interested you still are going to be when I tell you this to talk to me. Because a lot of times people, I say this all the time, people ain't looking for love, they looking for help. True story. I had a situation with a young lady some years back, and we was cool. We was kicking it. Everything was cool. We was getting along. We was having a good time. You know, we ended up doing the wham bam thank you, ma'am, right?
What's that?
The wham bam thank you, ma'am. Everybody knows what that is. And then when that was done and I went home, this is when she comes through with a million problems. So, hey, my car note is due and it's $170. And then she starts sending me screenshots of the text, the the car insurance people steady sending her, your payment is due. Your payment is due. And they sent her about 6, 7 text messages about your payment is due. And I was just wondering if you could help me out. And so I hit her with I ain't got nothing for you, sweetheart. I'm broke. It's not payday. But I did it because I wanted to see where her head was. And
She
sure
probably
enough,
did it because she wanted to see where your head was.
nah, she couldn't because she showed the screenshots of the payments overdoing shit. So
Oh,
I don't, and this was before AI and all that shit. So you couldn't make that shit up. So, you know, I hit her with the I'll see. I didn't hit her with a no. I hit her with I'll let you know. Let me put some money together and I'll let you know and I'll see where we at type shit, right? Because I wanted to see where her head is and see if she was really who she said she was, right? She wasn't who she said she was because the conversation changed. The conversation got shorter. Before she asked me for the money, it was a nice long conversation. We was talking, we was kicking it. It felt like a vibe. And then after that, the conversation changed. So I'm gonna tell you how intrusive a lot of things in my mind work. So I'm sitting here and I'm going back and forth in my head. I'm like, all right, listen, if she don't mention the money again, she fuck with me. But if she mention this money to me again, then let me know just who she is and what she about. So sure enough, right? Let me tell you how I think in my mind. I think people be lying because I'm a reformed liar. So I be thinking people be lying and I be knowing how
you
people
did a
be
lot of
lying.
reform, and I don't know about this.
I did a lot of reforming in my life. So
Thank you.
so the next day she out and about. She like, hey, I'm trying to get some wine. Can I borrow $20 to get some wine? Now again, your priorities is fucked up because you went from having to pay a car note to worrying about $20 for some wine. Which
Because
one
her
is
having to
right?
pay for the car note was probably stressing her out. And there's never anything wrong with a little sip of wine to help,
We not
with.
doing that. We not. I know you all for women, for women, by women. Not, we're not doing that on this
No, it's not
on
for
this
women
trip.
by women. I'm for whomever,
We not doing that
whenever.
on this
I
trip,
don't
right?
choose because I'm not a sexist.
So,
Get out of here, Smash. Here we go, choosing violence.
so I gave her the $20, right?
You
I
should have
sent her
gave
the
her
$20.
40.
Hold on. We gonna get to a point here. So I gave her the $20, right? She went and got the wine, right? Here I'm going back, trying to get her on the conversation that we was having before she asked me to help with the car note. I'm getting back to that. She ignored me. She left me on red, right? Then a couple hours after that, she hits me back. She says, and it's crazy because I be having these texts and they be reminding me of how far that I done came from. So I got the text, and this is what the text said. This is when I knew that it don't just be me when I be in my mind. It said, and I'm gonna wait for you to pop up because I'm not gonna repeat this because it's really that's what you over there doing. Really, you can leave the screen on for that case. Shit. She said, I'm sorry. You're good, but I'm just not trying to get smashed. I want someone to provide for me the things I want and need. I asked you to help me with my car payment. You still haven't said shit about that. I don't want to waste your time or mine either at all. So yeah, I'm probably not what you're looking for. And you know what? For the first time in my life, Big Smash had a respectful response to that. I said, you know what? You're probably right. Okay. All
She was
good,
trying to see where you were.
all love, all good, all respect to you. And then I told her, I said, your car, your bill. I don't ride around in your car. I don't get rides. So why am I worried about
Your
your
car,
bill?
your bill.
You was more worried about wine than your car note. So I'm not looking for another bill. Okay. I'm not. That's the way. So it was at that moment that I realized it's not me. I'm not the problem. I'm not the problem. It's when you tell someone no then you're the problem. Like I tell people all the time, you ain't lonely, you just miss them. You know what I'm saying? When you get to getting on my phone and no, you don't miss them, you're just lonely. So when you get to coming through my phone and oh, I just miss her and I just miss no, you don't. No, you don't, bro. No,
Why
you don't.
not?
No, you don't, bro. You're just lonely. You're just lonely because when you done told me a million things that this woman has done to you, why the fuck would you miss that? Why would you miss her spending all your money? Her like my
So I say that a lot to my girlfriends too. It's like, why waste your time being with a man, giving up your time, your space, your body, and he can't help you. He can't assist you. He can't do anything for you.
assist her with what?
Why do you
Assist her with what?
why do you
Assist her
want
with what?
to be with that?
What are we
Listen,
assisting her with, Bougie? What are we assisting her with?
whatever. You're
With what?
supposed to be her
No,
man.
no,
You're
no.
supposed to be my man. And so, it's a difference
So
between
he
a
can't
need
assist
and a
her with the
want.
bills. He's not good enough to be her man.
You should help.
Oh, do tell. Oh, let me sit back. Do tell, Bougie.
Let me sit back.
Do tell. Do tell. Because he can't help with the bills, he's not qualified to be her man, right? That's what
No,
you
I
said.
didn't say.
Right?
I did not say he
Okay.
was not
I'm listening.
qualified. But
I
you
have an
said
interesting line of questioning right now. So do tell.
you said that why should he want to go back to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because why?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying,
If she treats him like shit, why would you miss that? What is there to miss?
well, I mean,
If you treat me like crap,
treating like shit, that goes for both sides.
I'm not
If
getting on the
anybody's
phone
treating
telling
you
my
like
homies.
shit,
Yeah, I'm not getting on the phone telling my home, man, I miss her. And I know she treat me like shit. She don't cook, she don't clean. She always got an attitude. She always got a hand out. What the fuck am I missing?
Smash. No, now you're changing the goalposts because you wasn't saying all of that earlier. See, now
What am I missing?
You're adding all these extra additives that you were not
Of
saying
course.
before. See, because you have to
Of
change the
course.
goalposts. You have to change it.
This
Don't
is
make
the United
excuses
States of
for
Scorpios.
somebody
This is the
that's
United
broke.
States of Scorpios. Solo, what up? This is the United States of Scorpios. So we always gonna fit the narrative to fit us. This is what we do.
Right.
But my thing is, if she can't assist herself, she shouldn't be trying to be with somebody.
She's assisting herself. She's doing
How
herself.
so?
She might need a little bit of aid, a little bit of help. She needed $70, and you was her
I'm
dude
not
in
giving
that
you
moment.
170 shit, and we only been talking for 3 days. Explain that to me, okay?
Maybe she was testing you. I don't know.
She wasn't testing me.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Because
she probably asked. Listen, if she asked you, she probably almost guaranteed asked 3 or 4 other.
Exactly. So if you got a roster,
she had the money. She just wanted to see what you were going to do.
I don't think she had the money.
She had it.
I don't think she had the money. Because otherwise you wouldn't have asked. But my thing is, be who you are from the jump. If you need help, say that.
Yes. So Crystal McKenzie, she commented, I don't want to be with no man who will sit idly by and watch me struggle. If I need help from them, that's what my partner is for, and vice versa. That's what I was saying. I completely
Big Smash
totally
finna read
agree.
rights tonight. I like reading rights. Here's a right reader. Number 1, you shouldn't come into nothing. I don't care what it is. A relationship, a sex ship, whatever you trying to come into.
Whatever kind of ship.
Knowing that you got struggles. Okay? Knowing that you got struggles.
Isn't this what Bougie Babe has been saying all along? Isn't this what Bougie Babe have been saying all along? Oh my God. Wait a minute. Record this. Put this in the Guinness Book of World Records. Big Smash is only saying what Bougie Babe has been saying.
No, I feel like this. Don't ask me to do something that you cannot do for me if the tables was reversed. Okay.
Did she say she wouldn't be able to do that for you though? No.
I didn't ask
She
because as soon as you come through the door
you didn't
begging,
ask
we got a
right
problem.
now. You
Soon
didn't
as you
ask
come,
right
soon as you
then.
come, because if you coming through the door begging, that's a turnoff. That's a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Listen,
red
I
flag.
agree with you. I listen.
You don't even know me.
We're breaking a lot of world records on this
I mean, we
session right here.
humped, and we didn't know each other, but that's different though. That was a
No. Fuck
mutual.
that. Smash. Bullshit. Bullshit. If you can hump on me within 3 days, then motherfucker, you can give me $170 to pay. You could have gave her. Okay. Did you hump on her?
Why I'm gonna pay 170 when the women on the corner is only
yes
40?
Or no question.
So if we was on a we was on the
Did you hump on
transactional.
her within the 3 days?
Yes.
Okay. Did you use the excuse of I don't know you?
That was a mutual thing. We both agreed to that.
You didn't know her, but you humped on her. But you used the excuse, I don't know you, I can't help you. That's what I'm saying. If I'm good enough for you to fuck me and stick your little 1.5 inch Peter Weeder in my taco, you could give me $170.
I agreed to relations. I didn't agree to giving you my money. The relations was a mutual thing. We both.
Where she went wrong at is she should have took the payment up front, because like I said, if you got a pussy, you shouldn't be broke.
Up front. First of all, let me tell you, $170 I'm not doing when for your car note.
You're only taking me to Applebee's.
I don't ride in your car. So your car note.
You don't have to ride in my car.
It has nothing to do with me.
I was good enough for you to sleep with me. Then you should be able to help me. That's bullshit. That's the double standard.
I don't know you well enough.
Smash, you know you full of shit, right? I don't know you well enough. You should have had that same energy.
I don't know you well enough.
Before you decided to sleep with me.
Knowing your body and knowing who you are, two different things.
Right.
They two different things.
And she should have collected that. She should have collected her aid up front.
And she would have got told, hey,
you wanted me to help your dick out, then you need to help my pocket.
We helped each other out because that was
you didn't help her.
Thing.
You didn't help her.
What you did? I gave her the same thing that she gave me.
No, you didn't help her.
Man, y'all got to stop this shit, man. You know. I be with y'all up to a certain extent. I be with you women that's for women, by women. I be with y'all to a certain extent.
Stop trying to paint that narrative. Let me put this disclaimer out there. The bougie babe is for everyone. I'm not male, female, whatever.
Are you?
I am.
Because you're a part of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, Men's Club, Men's Hater Club. At times too, so we ain't finna do that.
I'm not in the men's hater club. Listen, how many females out there hate me because I said let your man cheat in peace? I still catch flack from that.
I tell people all the time,
let your man cheat in peace.
Let's see, I ain't exactly. Frank, what up, my guy? Listen, I fuck with that. I gave you what you gave me. Facts.
Oh boy. Facts. True Scorpio energy. You only want to pin and post the one comment that is like he's an enabler. He's an enabler to you right now. That's what that is.
And a lot of times what happens is we will ignore the red flags. When red flags are in our face. We know this woman is broke. Hey, and let me get a quick plug real quick. Midnight tonight, me and Bougie got an episode that's dropping tonight. It's called Low Key. They deserved it. And they did. And this woman deserved to get out of my presence. $170 on a car note that has been overdue for as long as I could think about it. You shouldn't even been thinking about fucking me. You should have been trying to figure out how you gonna get this money. And asking me for some shit that you already had due way before I came into the picture.
Why? Why? Hold up. Why can she not? Listen, everybody has needs. I told you, it's a difference between a need and a want, right? She wanted to fuck just like you wanted to fuck. So what you're saying now is because she had a bill that was, let's just say, past due. She wasn't supposed to fuck.
Nah, I think you should be trying to figure out how you're gonna pay that bill.
So
first.
okay, so let's dial it back, because I recall being in the good old state of Chicago on somebody's live show.
Shout
and
out.
We were talking about how I said, if you are in a state of struggle, you shouldn't be dating. And the crowd went wild. Big Smash stood up.
I mean, you can, okay, listen, right? Dating your means,
I'm listening.
Right? There's a thing called dating in your bracket, right? All right. There's a thing called struggle love. Okay. You know what struggle love is? We gonna struggle, but we love each other, and we gonna struggle through whatever it is, because we're not. Make it through. We're gonna make it through.
If you're in a struggle, the hell are you talking about?
I lights is off, but we got each other.
Nah,
we ain't got no food in the kitchen.
You shouldn't be dating. You should not be dating if you are in a state of struggle. You need to get your struggle together and then come back and let's revisit.
We ain't got no food in
the
kitchen. We ain't got no money in the bank, but we gonna make it through because we got each other, and we gonna survive, and we gonna pull through. You know what I'm saying? I've been in struggle loves before, and then once we got
you just
money,
be talking whatever way the wind blow.
Once I got my money, and once we got our money, I remembered how she stayed down with me when I ain't have shit.
Let me take a sip.
All right, sometimes you're going to struggle, but when you make it out of that struggle, it's going to reward you. You're going to be rewarded because you held me down. There was times that I was locked up, and there was a woman that stayed down.
Thank you, Crystal. Pin this shit, Smash.
And there was a woman that stayed down for me, and when I got her, I sold her all the jailhouse dreams. Okay? I got you. When I get out, we're going to do this, and this. And because she did everything that she said to do, she put the money on the books. She came to visit. She checked in on the kids. Blah, blah,
That's
blah.
That's where she went wrong at, putting money on the books. But okay.
Why is that?
Because that's your struggle. That's not my struggle.
No, we in this together.
Time, not me.
We in this together. We did this time together.
No, we ain't doing time together. I'm out here in the free world, my nigga. What?
We doing this time together.
Okay? Maybe we can link up when you get out, but carry on.
No. You gonna come visit me. You gonna put money on these books. You gonna answer every phone call. Yes, that's what you do when you're in love. Me.
Where?
You're gonna be at every court date. All right, you're gonna pay for the lawyer. You're gonna make sure we get the best lawyer. So that means
he's talking for content now, y'all. Gotta be.
No, I'm not.
Gotta be.
Being with me is a different animal. You gonna be with me, or you like what my man say? You can either make this song or not make this song. And if you gonna be with me, you gonna make this song. We gonna make a hit. We're not gonna
You're
have
in jail.
bullshit.
I'm not.
We're in jail.
You better go and make some license plates and get your commissary money like that.
We're in jail.
Nah.
Yep. We're in jail. We in this together.
I want listen, that you bring up that topic on the Bougie Babe podcast. Y'all can check it out. I talked about this riding out. If you are with somebody that is in jail, are you riding with them or are you riding out? Me,
you're definitely gonna ride with me, because if you don't ride with me when I come home, don't try to hop back on the winning team. That shit over.
But here's where you asked me. We did an episode where you asked the question, did I have sympathy? Why should I have to have sympathy for you and do your sentence? Because you made the choice to do whatever you did.
I got a simple answer for you.
To deprive you of your freedom, not my freedom, your freedom.
You want to know my answer?
I'm scared.
Because you love me.
Love would have brought you home last night.
Listen. All right. And then, you know, another intrusive thought of mine is when I scroll through social media, I be like, yo, you definitely posted this for content. You didn't post this because you believe in this shit. You posted this for content.
Like you do.
Like the people. Nah, I don't do all that shit. I try to be real with mines when I tell motherfuckers to read the room. But you have people who get on here, right? They be like, man, I just caught my girl cheating, and they put the camera on the girl, and the dude trying to hurry up, put his clothes on and get out there. I'm like, did you really post this shit? And it be like, nigga, what do you want us to do? Tell me what you want us to do about this situation. What exactly can we do that you just caught your girl cheating? They be like, man, after 5 years, I go to work every day for her. I take care of the kids, and this how she do me. And I be like, hey, my mans, what you want us to do?
That's because he's a little sassy and he doesn't know how to cope well.
You somewhere in North Carolina. You somewhere in North Carolina somewhere. Bro, what? I'm in Chicago. I'm in Minnesota. What the fuck can I do for you? What can I actually do that? Oh, okay. I tell you. I don't never post for content. I post my thoughts. Sometimes my thoughts are intrusive and I just gotta put them out because after a while they sit in there.
Listen, your thoughts are that intrusive.
You'll never see me post a rage
to your inner monologues.
You'll never see me post a rage bait or a clickbait post ever in life. I don't have time for it. If I posted it, it's because I felt like it. And either you gonna comment on it, you gonna like it, or you gonna scroll past it. But either way, I post for me. I don't post for motherfuckers on the internet. You know why? You know why I feel like that? Because I'm him on or off the internet. I don't need to come up, create a facade and create content. I hate goofy ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? People be making up the dumbest stories. And I be sitting and I be like, yo, this shit be so fucking stupid. It don't even make sense.
Just because you're getting loud and aggressive with how you
I said what I said.
You don't post for content.
I don't.
You're not scaring any of us.
I don't want to.
And it doesn't make us think. It doesn't make us
when you
feel
see
any
my
different.
content. When you see my content, I want you to get something out of it. I want you to come back and be like, you know what? I enjoyed everything that young brother over there is saying. Let me give him $500 because
that's some good content.
He was speaking that good shit. Or when a woman scrolled through and be like, oh, he just got my panties wet. Just him, the way he talked with so much love and respect. You know, these are the kind of things.
You don't talk with love and respect. You ain't getting nobody panties wet. That now carry on with that wet dream. But okay.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just an honest dude. I say shit that everybody be scared to say. That's always been my motto. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you like anything that I say. I don't care if you share it. I don't care if you support it. Karma is a real thing. So anything that I put out there in the universe, I want to get that back. So I always try to put good thoughts out here. Okay. It just be like that. Straight up. Then you got people out here that make plans, and then you ever sit back and you be like, I really hope they cancel. Like, I don't even feel like going outside. Please cancel. Just cancel. I don't even. And then you be mad that you get there, you show up, you even madder. Like, I just don't want to be here. I don't. And then you got to make up every excuse in the world to not come. I've been there. I don't hang with people. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't got to make up no excuse. Just be honest. Like, I don't want to go.
Nah, I mean, you could be honest, but sometimes, you know, when you are honest, people's feelings get hurt. So you try to let people down easily. You know what I'm saying? I've been on situations where I don't really want to be here, but I'm be here because I want to be. It's like going to work every day. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work, but if I don't go to work, bills don't get paid. Stuff for these badass kids don't get brought.
Thank you, Crystal.
You know,
Crystal on a roll today.
Coochie don't get paid.
Hyped about Crystal's comment like you got hyped about the enabler.
Why the hell would I get hyped about that comment?
Because why not?
Because I told you I don't be with y'all for women by women.
Who is for women by women? Who's for women by?
I don't care, man. I don't be with that. You know, I don't be with
that.
Do
y'all see how he bullies me? Do you see?
You know,
He get loud. He gets boisterous. He
that.
gets aggressive. He gets assertive.
I don't
He
get
bullies
aggressive.
me.
I don't. I got social anxiety at sometimes. I don't like being around a lot of people, especially a lot of fake people. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And when it comes to adulting, we all winging it. We all don't have a manual for adulting and parenthood and relationships. We don't have a fucking manual, man. A lot of us just winging it, just making it get through. And then a lot of times, let me say this, because we touched on this a little bit on the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your complaints about your baby daddy to yourself.
Please.
Or your baby mama to yourself.
Please.
Because if you open the door to be judged off your choices, especially right now, there are some women out here that made their mistake one time with that nigga, right? They had a baby by him, they seen his true colors, they seen how he was, right? They saw it, said never again. Okay. But then there are women on the other hand who knew this motherfucker wasn't shit. And they laid down and made another kid. And then another kid.
Because they were holding out hope.
Holding out hope.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Because if you knew a motherfucker wasn't shit the first time, you set yourself up. And I've said this before previously. When you continue to make babies, I'm only going to support you one time. I'm not going to hold.
But there's where I don't have sympathy for what you just said. If you knew it was a situation the first time, don't keep having babies the second, third, fourth, fifth time thinking that it's going to get any better. And then you want me to feel sorry for you because you got a piece of shit baby daddy.
We're gonna show up at the baby shower one time. We're going to support. But I'm not going to keep congratulating you for fucking. I'm sorry. It's just not my... And then you fucking the same motherfucking y'all. I'm sorry. Take the gifts I gave last year and pass them motherfuckers down this year because I'm not doing it. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just not. I'm not doing it. I'm not supporting. I remember going to a wedding, right? I remember going to a wedding. It was a city hall wedding, right? Now the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, I do not support this shit. But I wanted to support who was going, so I wanted to support her. But the people that were actually getting married, I was like, yo, this shit is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's a fail. It's going to fail from the jump. So me being a supportive person that I am, you could tell my whole body language is like, yeah, I ain't really fucking with this. I didn't stand up front. I was in the back. I was in the cut. Because again, I don't support this. I know you two motherfuckers are not going to work. But who am I to get in the way of love and tell people that love don't work? Less than 3 weeks later, she got him locked up and he was slashing tires and doing all this other goofy ass shit. She having chicks call her phone, having chicks pull up to her job. All this goofy shit that I already said, like, yo, you can always tell when something ain't gonna work, but people still go through it. And I'm sitting here the whole time at this wedding like, this shit ain't gonna work. Y'all gonna fail.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Where's the devil and the angel on the shoulders when you need them? This shit. And nah, Frank, struggle love does work. Okay, you just gotta have the mental capacity to deal with struggle love. If our lights is out and you bounce on me because our lights is out, then you wasn't fit to be with me. We gonna.
You shouldn't be dating if you know that you can't afford for your lights.
If we've been in a relationship,
no.
If we've been in a relationship and our lights are out, that's not grounds for me to leave.
All right. Well, I'm leaving anyway because you're my man and you let the lights get turned off.
We let them lights get cut off.
At that point.
We let them lights get cut off.
I don't speak French.
Your name on the lease, right?
I don't speak French.
Hypothetically speaking, is your name on the lease?
What does that have to do with anything?
My name is on the lease too, right? So that's two people whose names is on the lease. So we let them lights go off. I need my man
to be a provider. Because if not, I don't need you.
I need you to be a provider, be a co-provider. Because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? There are
Ain't
certain
no co in
things.
front of it.
Yes, it is.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is.
Be a provider.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. We're supposed to be a team. If the team
We are a
struggles,
team.
if the team struggles, you know what I'm saying? Then we all struggle. I can't look back at you and you know what? You know, I paid the rent. You should have paid the light bill. So if you ain't paid the light bill, then I don't know what to tell you. No, we all sitting in the dark now. We're a team. If you in the dark, I'm in the dark.
You said if I paid the rent.
I was giving an example.
Oh.
Listen, your name is Bougie Babe for a reason. I get it. You probably would expect my man B-Tat to go buy you a nail if you broke it. And so right when
Absolutely.
you broke it. So
Absolutely.
See, shout out to B-Tat, man.
He
a
know
good
who
person.
he married.
He got you
Hey, Smash.
out the way.
You know what? Since we're
God
talking about B-Tat, like when we gonna hook up the B-Tat coming to do the tattoos in Chicago? Come on, man. And then I got another Ink Master. He was just on the most recent season of Ink Master, season 17, I think they're at.
See, I got plans to do a whole I'll explain all this later live weekend bash. I got plans. So the whole weekend, Friday through Sunday. So I got a plan. I got a movement. Give me some time and we gonna really put some shit together.
Do it when it's warm outside. Do it when it's warm out.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, because we want to come see Chicago and we want to, you know, if anybody wants their ink done by Ink Master or Ink Masters, like, we got you.
I get it. You know? But back to the struggle of, like, if we struggle, we doing it together. That's what makes us come up out
Smash. I'm not sitting in the dark. You'll be sitting in the dark.
We got candles. Okay? We got candles.
Now we're going to be calling the fire department to join the party.
It's only dark for 12 hours. Okay?
12?
It's only dark for 12 hours. In the daytime, it's nice and shite and bright. All of that. So struggle love. It's not for me, but I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And when we came up out of that, that person got rewarded. That person, whoever I'm with in the future, even though, you know, who knows?
But it doesn't. I don't think it works. I've been there too.
Love gonna pull you through. But I've been there
too. Smash. Struggle love doesn't work.
Love gonna pull you through. Love gonna pull you through. If you love me when I'm down and out, because I have my moments now where I'm down and out, but they still love me when I'm down and out, and vice versa. Cause there are gonna be some days where I ain't got it, and she do. And there's gonna be some days that she ain't got it, and I do.
I don't have it no day.
See? That's crazy. That's crazy.
With y'all. I'm lying.
I think about it too. Like sometimes I be like, man, I just want to take a vacation from adulting. I just want to be a kid. Just take me back to when I ain't got to pay no bills.
Yes.
The only thing I got to worry about is school.
Yes.
And yeah, just take me back. Give me a week back at that life, because adulting is hard as you know how when you were a kid and you be like, man, I can't wait till I get up and get on my own. I can't wait.
Right.
Shit. Getting on your own.
Say that again, Smash.
Getting on your own comes with a lot of shit. And me, listen, I was on my own. I left for Job Corps my junior year in high school because the high school that I was in wasn't shit. They wasn't teaching us nothing. We was in the hood. We was fighting every day. It was just the only thing that shit was teaching me was how to survive. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't learning shit from them motherfuckers. The teachers didn't give a fuck. So I went to Job Corps. And Job Corps is like a fucking mini college campus. You know what I'm saying? You did some learning, but you had fun. You did your thing. You did whatever you can. When I got up out of Job Corps, I thought like, you know how in the commercials they be telling Job Corps, it'll change your life and all this other shit. They lying. It'll change your life to a certain extent, but you still got to get out here and do the work. Like once you got out here in the real world, all of us a slap in the face. They slap the shit out you in the real world. So I always tell kids, man, enjoy being a kid right now. Stop trying to be grown too fast, because when them bills hit, when them responsibilities hit, when you start having kids and all that shit, listen, I be seeing people, I ain't gonna lie, I be seeing people on social media living their best life, like having the time of their life. And then I look at my
believe what you see on social media.
I look at my bank account and I look at all these damn kids and I'll be like, man, I wish I could live the life y'all out here living. No responsibilities. Your mama raised your kids more than you do. You out here. I think about it, and I had this argument all the time. It's like, yo, being the unproblematic baby father don't get you nowhere. I don't get nobody no problems. I don't bother you. The kids, I'm always the one that say, all right, drop the kids off or I'll pick them up, whatever. I always been that dude. I never really cared. You know what I'm saying? But I be like, yo, you got other baby fathers, because I've always either been the first or the last baby father. Never in the middle. Never, no, it's either the first or the last. And I'm always the one that don't give the problems. Like, I don't bother nobody. I don't bother people. And it's like every day, here come drama coming to me. And it's like, yo, I don't know if it's poor pussy management or poor dick management. I don't know. But people need to make better choices when who they lay down and make kids with. I ain't gonna hold you. Straight up. Make better choices. And by laying down with a mistake more than once, it's not a mistake.
So, yeah, that's another thing you and I have gone back and forth about for years now. Like, I say it all the time. I don't believe in, like, multiple baby daddies and multiple baby mamas. Like,
Why?
That's just, what you mean, why?
Why?
Because why are you going out here having all these kids with different people?
I got 5 baby mamas.
And then now you gotta now you're subjecting your children to your life's decisions.
No, you're not.
Or
no, you're not.
Or you get baby mamas that has 5 kids by 6 different men.
You won't know a killer is a killer until a killer shows you that he's a killer.
Listen, look.
So if your mama
have more than one child by one man, and I made it my business that I ain't give a fuck what was going on in my life. I wasn't having another baby by another nigga. It wasn't happening.
Your baby dead, if your mama ain't, I'm not the type to go tell my kids your mama ain't shit. That's not who I am. You know what I'm saying?
You just get on social media that they could log in years later and hear you say they mama ain't shit.
I've never gotten on social media and said that. I've said I don't like her. I don't like them, but I've never said they don't do for their kids. I think they pick and choose sometimes when they want to do for their kids. But I'm never that person. My thing has always been, though, right? If I keep my intrusive thoughts away from my kids, then everything is good. Like I said, a killer isn't a killer until you show them. I know niggas in jail right now that step up more than dudes that's not in jail when it comes for their kids. I've seen
it.
What do you mean how? They're making sure them kids got money. They're making sure them kids got shoes, clothes, food. You can do a lot of shit from jail. Just because you ain't there physically. I know a dude right now that Zoom calls with his kids every day to make sure you're doing your homework, you're doing what you're supposed to do.
So
things like
you know that. How you have intrusive
them
thoughts?
Niggas in jail, they make a way. So them niggas outside of jail don't got no
inner monologues to myself on that matter. Because what the fuck are you
I'm just saying, you got people out here that don't bother to see their kids at all. And there's dudes in jail right now who still, hey, I'm locked up for life. I ain't never coming home, but you still gonna see my face. You still gonna have that presence. It's dudes out here that will walk by their kids knowing that they kids need something, knowing that they kids fucked up and the mama's fucked up and what by, oh, well, I ain't got it, and be splurging out on the next motherfucker and they kids. I've seen it. So if you got a nigga in jail who still try to make way to be in his child's life, you ain't got no excuse and you free. That's my point. You free. Just because they in jail and they you know what I'm saying, they still make effort. I know a homie right now, he makes sure his baby mama rent paid every month. He locked up. But that money dropped.
Where he getting the money from?
You know, hustlers and shit always gonna make a way. They're always gonna make a way. If you're a true hustler, if you're a true father, you're gonna make a way. He makes sure that money is delivered to her every month for that rent. Now, I don't know what the nigga do. I ain't gonna speak on what the nigga do, but we know what the nigga doing when you a hustler like that. He gonna make sure that. So again, I be looking at niggas that be like, oh man, I can't do this, I can't do that. Hey, it's niggas in jail right now making sure they kids good.
That could lead into a whole nother situation, but I digress.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I personally don't care. You know, as long as the kids is good, you got to do what you got to do. Doesn't matter. You know, I hold nobody to nothing. If you're an able-bodied man, you got no excuses. You out here creating life. Get up and go take care of them kids. Get up.
How about don't have them in the first place?
Nah, just
if you have to be taking care of your child from jail, that doesn't, like, that's not okay.
That's different. People, things happen and things happen. Things happen. People change. You know what I'm saying? People make mistakes. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, don't have kids if you in jail. No. Regardless of not, whether you in jail, whether you work a lot, whether you in and out of town, whatever the case is, as long as you make sure your kid.
Listen, having a kid is more than just monetary support. So I'm going to disagree with you on.
You said having a kid.
You shouldn't have kids if you're in jail.
You should still be in your kid.
Your life's choices should not affect my lifestyle. That's
affecting
my lifestyle.
I think you so hung up on the jail part. The part that I'm laying
there.
The part I'm laying to is you still make sure your kids is straight, no matter where you at.
They're not straight.
You know
you're in jail. You're not there. You're not physically there. It's more to it than just the monetary. It's more to it than just talking to a child on the phone. It's more to raising a child than that.
Like what? Do tell.
Being physically present. Mm-hmm. Because if that's the case, then a parent could just be like, I'm just gonna throw money at you to make sure that all of your needs are met, and I'm taking care of you. So you're just gonna be a provider versus being a caregiver.
What is the definition of being?
I could have all the things in the world, but if you're not physically there.
Hold on. Nah, we're not finna do that. What is the definition of being a parent, Bougie? What's the definition of being a parent?
Not only being a provider, but also being a caregiver.
You can't twist
being
it.
I'm not twisting it. You're changing the goalposts.
I asked you,
what's the difference between a father being in jail, taking care of his child,
what is
versus
the definition
a father not in jail, sending
parent?
money every month saying, hey kid, I'm out here hustling. I'm taking care of you from over here. What's the difference? You're not actively there. So that child can and will oftentimes grow up with childhood traumas. You can't say that.
Hey, let me ask you. Okay, so since you didn't want to tell me the definition, this is the definition of being a parent, because you want to take me all over the world.
I'm not taking you all over the world. You're taking us all over the world.
Here's the definition of being a parent. Let's break this down. A parent is someone who consistently shows up, provides, protects, teaches, guides, support, and loves a child through every stage of life.
I hear you, Google, but it's being a caregiver. That all falls under being a caregiver.
You can't pick and choose. Hold on. It's accepting the responsibility to help a child grow physically, emotionally, mentally, and morally. Whether that relationship is biological, adoptive, foster care, or simply taking on that role.
Okay, now we know you know how to read.
A parent provides safety and stability. He got that. He pays the rent every month, even though he's not there. He makes sure there's a roof over the head, blah, blah, blah. That's step one. We talking about dudes in jail in particular, right? Safety and stability, right? He makes sure he's there. Teaches values, life skills, and accountability. I don't have to be in your face to teach you these things, okay? I can teach you those things over the phone, in letters. I could teach you those things. I don't have to be in your face to teach you those things.
You're talking about a life sentence in jail, okay?
So because
so what is the difference between a person being in jail and a person just not being present at all? And they say, I'm just gonna send you money. I'll talk to you on the phone. I'll FaceTime you so you can see my face, but I'm never gonna presently and physically be there. I'm taking care of you. What makes that shit okay?
I'm not saying, but if I'm locked up, I'm in jail for life. I ain't never coming home.
Because you decided to make a decision, a life choice that landed you there.
I ain't never coming home. That means my parenting stops. Like, I'm no longer, all my responsibility is done. I can just say, fuck my kids, blah, blah, blah.
What about being present for birthdays? What about being present for activities,
you don't think they be thinking about that?
What about being present for graduations? What about being present just to say happy birthday, baby?
What is present?
I guarantee you that kid would rather have their dad or their mom there for their birthday party.
So it's present
rather than to say, I'm gonna FaceTime you and send you $50 in the mail.
Is present only in the physical? Because there's gonna be some days that
it's a combination of you can't raise a child from jail.
I've seen it done.
You can try to. You can do all that you can do, but you still need to be a active and physically present parent.
Just because, listen, I don't make no excuses. Like I said, when I started this conversation, I said, I've seen dudes who are in jail that make sure they kids straight more than people that are out, that are not in jail, that are able to take care of kids and don't do it.
Hey, Andre, you said I done got a better camera.
I done seen it. I commend people. Okay, they not their circumstances. They know they locked up. They know it's nothing they can do in the physical, but they still make other ways to get other shit done. I commend you for that. Because at the end of the day,
we could commend them for it, but let's not normalize parents not physically being present, whether it's the mother or whether it's the father.
Right now,
it doesn't make it right. You have to physically be present to be a full, complete, well-rounded parent.
I'll take you being present any way that you can be. I take you being present any way that you can be. There's not a perfect manual when it comes to parenting. You know what works?
It's not.
If you're there, if you're around, you make sure them kids are good, especially, you know what I'm saying, when they're young and you know they got a bunch of shit that they need. I'll take that over not being there at all. Listen.
So you'd rather a male figure, a father figure, not be present in the home, physically present in the home to teach, like if you have a son, as a female raising a boy child, I can only teach that boy how to be a man only to a certain extent, because I don't feel like women can truly teach a boy how to be a man.
But why?
So you're in jail for life. You're in jail for life. How is my now young boy child, juvenile boy child, supposed to learn how to do certain things that maybe only a man that is physically present can teach him to do? Another man?
Now, you
Because
know
your
what?
daddy's in jail because he made poor life decisions and choices.
And that's where the lesson comes in at. Don't do what he did.
What? But who's learning the lesson? Me or the child? Because now here's where the mother comes in at. Here's where the red flag comes in at. Because I guarantee you that woman knew what that man was out there doing. But you decided to lay down with that man, bring a child up knowing that this could be a consequence. So now we have another boy child that's technically fatherless in the physical because both parents decided to make a life choice decision that took this boy's child, the father,
Uh,
away from that child.
it
This shit ain't right.
it depends on the circumstance. Because
No.
a lot of times people just think, all right, listen, the physical is cool, don't get me wrong. I have I have 8 children. Am I there? Can I be there physically every single second of the day or step of the day or whatever? No, but I'm gonna make sure, and you brought this up early, and I thought I was sitting here thinking about it. Graduations, birthdays, things like that. Yes, those things are important to be out here for. But I will take as a kid, if I'm a kid, I will take you sending me $100, knowing that you can't make it. I will take at least you thought about, you know what I'm saying? You thought about me enough. Not saying that's going to suffice every single year. No, but I will take that because I will take a phone call. I will take a Zoom call. I will take a FaceTime. I will
But
take
see, now there's a
something.
child sitting down somewhere right now saying, my parent, whether it's the mom or the dad, sent
Mm.
me money. I would take anything right now to have my mother or my father here with me
Yeah, they
rather
gonna
than
take that
to
money and
have
go
this
buy
money.
Robux. these they gonna take that money and go buy candy, go buy junk, go buy ski mask and shit. What these kids go buy a new hoodie to wear when it's 80 something degrees outside. Kids is weird nowadays. I've seen some shit. My kid yesterday, it's 80 something degrees outside. He walks out with a hoodie on. I said, okay, all right, go ahead. When you get to sweating and you get to being hot, you did that. But no, I think being there in the physical, there in the mental, all of that matters. Don't. I'm not never gonna say. Andre said, I know kids who dads around much because the mama ended up being the better parent. Dad took care of everything, even though he couldn't see them. They talked on the phone, and the kids got less than an hour grown up and is a respectful adult and more closer to the parents that was able to be around. Yes, yes, you liable to do that. But here's the thing, too, though. A lot of times as parents, we get stuck and the kids are in the middle of a game. And it's not a fun game. The kids are sometimes used as pawns. Okay, mom is mad at dad, so mom takes baby or kid away. You know what I'm saying? And now you miss out on a lot of time that you cannot get back. You know what I'm saying? And that's not an excuse, but the way that some mothers, not all, because there are some very beautiful, dope mothers out here, but the way that they use these kids and use them as, like I said, pawns, and the way the law is set up and all of this with the custodial parents and all, man, they make it an uphill
Those
battle.
type women should never be allowed to have a child again. They should never be allowed to procreate again.
Bingo.
That is a trigger for me when a mother uses the child as a pawn to keep the father away,
Yep.
and vice versa. And like, just to, you always speak of like the things that you've been through. One of the things that I kind of steer away from on my platform is I really don't delve too much into my personal life, but
Mm.
I will say this. I was one of those children that grew up with everything.
Mm.
And if I didn't have it, It was only because maybe I didn't ask for it, or because it was like they didn't think I wanted it. So I was able to, I grew up privileged in that sense, but I didn't have my mother around,
Mhm.
right? And she prided her parenting on, oh, I was never a caregiver, but I was a provider. I always
Mhm.
made sure you had whatever you wanted, no matter the cost, no matter what it was. And it's like, and you think that that's okay? So when I speak to this, I speak from a place of growing up in that type of
Yeah.
environment and experiencing it. And I just think that that does not make it okay. Like, you can have, like you said, there's no right, like parenting is trial and error, honestly. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's either the parent that's gonna have a feeling towards something, or the child, or both. But I think that we as adults and we as parents, we make decisions, and we make these decisions knowing that there's a red flag. We bring children into these
Yep.
environments, and then we
Mhm.
make excuses to justify a wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong that both your parents shouldn't be in the house, right? Over time, society taught us that kids can be raised in a single parent home.
Yeah, I don't think
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
wrong. I don't think that's wrong.
But by
I'm
design,
gonna tell you why
but
I
by
don't think it's
design,
wrong, right?
smash, that's just not how it was meant to be.
Yeah,
But
but
that's where
I don't
that's where
think
we
that's
are.
okay. I'm gonna tell you why.
But that's where we are. But
I'm gonna
now
tell
that
you
we're
why I don't think
here,
that's wrong. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I
mhm,
don't think that's wrong. Because if we are in the house and it's toxic, we don't get along, we argue, we fighting, we, you know what I'm saying, not seeing eye to eye. Is that what you want that kid to grow up in?
no, it's
If
not. But
so,
it goes back to adults making poor life choices. Either way, a parent should be present physically.
somebody listen, they y'all might have been the perfect couple till y'all had that baby.
Hey, CL.
That baby is a new element now. It's stressful. Y'all, it magnified all y'all issues and made them even tougher. You're worrying about how you gonna feed it, take care of where the money coming in, things like that. So you seeing stresses that you didn't see before the baby. So now y'all constantly into it. It ain't poor life choices, just sometimes kids change things. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I had a situation, my first child, man. Let me tell y'all. I thought I was the man. I thought I had it all mapped out. I thought I knew everything about parenting, and I never had a kid before. And then I lost my first job, letting somebody come in and steal. I was doing security, and I let somebody come in and steal, and he was breaking me off with the profits. We was partners in that case. And then he showed up on the day that I wasn't working and got caught. Right? He got caught stealing. And he quickly threw me under the bus. So I lost that job, and that made me get discouraged. It's like, I don't want to do this shit no. And then once a person who you are with is already stressed out, the money is low, y'all figuring out how y'all gonna eat, how y'all gonna get the next meal, shit like that, right? Then the problems come in of, maybe this ain't working for me. I could do better than this. I can find better than this. Instead of the doubt and all that shit comes in. So as a parent, that pressure to step up and be the best you can be is enough for me to get up out of bed every day and bust my ass, because I know if I don't want another nigga to step in and raise my kid. I had to go through it with my oldest son. In his earlier years of his life, after me and his mom split up, and it was a new nigga there, me fighting this nigga every time I saw him wasn't the way. But I didn't care, because you was never gonna sit here and say, I take care of your son, I do this. No, nigga, you gonna get your ass whooped every single time. But you know what stopped it though? What stopped all the fighting was the fact that my son was the one that was being affected most by the shit. That's
right, because of choices that the parents decided to make.
No, I think it was just we didn't fit. It doesn't make us bad parents because my son is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? We get along when it comes to him. Oh, we A1 day one. But outside of that, when his earlier years, we into it. We don't like each other. Fuck you, fuck me, blah, 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 this and that. But when it came to him, all that shit went to the side. Like, we don't even give a fuck about this stupid shit. I just watched that boy a year ago today, and I got to call him. A year ago today, I just saw him walk across the stage.
Congratulations.
You know so that in itself is a win. And we ain't never been in a 2-parent household. But I could tell you this, that boy ain't miss a beat. He ain't miss nothing that he didn't need. And anytime, the beauty of it is we always stayed 6-7 blocks away from each other, me and her. So you don't necessarily, I look at it like this. A 2-parent household is great. But what's better when you got a whole community of houses where them kids can go and thrive and learn and build. So you don't necessarily have to be in a 2-parent household for a child to succeed. You just got to put in that extra work. You just got to make sure whatever you missing or whatever you think you missing, you're going to bust your ass and you're going to get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, my kids look at it different. 2 birthdays, 2 Christmases, 2 Thanksgivings. They looking at it differently. Like 2 is better. 2 is better than 1. I'll take this every day of the week. But I think you just have to be there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of kids. I grew up, my pops was around, but he wasn't around. He didn't teach me how to tie my shoes. He didn't teach me how to, you know what I'm saying, mac on a girl. He didn't teach me how to, but he taught me the value of hard work. He taught me the value of getting it out the mud. He taught me the value of not making excuses. There are certain things that I had to get out here and learn on my own. And that's another, when you said trial by error, kids are going to have, you could teach your kid everything under the sun. It's up to them to get out there and execute it and make their own way. Some kids ain't gonna be like, you know what? I don't like what mom's saying. I don't like what pop's saying. Fuck it, I'm gonna make my own decision. You're gonna learn the hard way. It might work out for you, it might not work out.
Well, we already know hard head makes a soft ass.
Yeah, because I tell my kids all the time, like, I ain't always gonna be here. Eventually, y'all gonna make y'all own decisions, and however that shit works, it works. You know what I'm saying? Because we can only teach you so much. We can only teach you the right way. And you know how kids are when they get out here and they get peer pressure and they see what these other kids is doing and how they doing it. But I still feel like this. If you know that you got children and you know that you're supposed to take care of them, do that shit. I don't never want to hear, oh, well, you know, and I had this going on and the bills need to be doing it. I don't want to hear that shit. Because fathers, we can't say that shit. We can't tell y'all we tired or we ain't got it.
We can't tell y'all we tired.
Yeah.
We don't never get off duty. What are you talking about?
Listen.
Ain't no listen.
We ain't built.
Listen to this. I only got 10 more minutes with you, Smash, and then I gotta go.
I'm on the same tip. We can't tell y'all we tired. We can't tell y'all.
We can't tell y'all we tired.
We struggling right now. I ain't got it. I can't hit you up, be like, Bougie, I know the kid needs some shoes, but I ain't got it this week, you know, because now what Bougie is going to do is get on the social media. I can't stand broke ass niggas, blah, 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 this and that, and this. And that makes a man feel worse than anything, knowing that he wants to do something, but he can't. But then you have
never. I would never. He better go to Family Dollar, Dollar General, and get some shoes and show me that he putting some effort forth. What are you talking about? Because I keep asking you, what is broke?
I'm not putting my kids in no Family Dollar shoes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not doing it.
Okay, well then you don't want your kid to have those shoes then.
I'm not doing it. They're gonna wear the shoes.
Because I'm not asking you to go spend hundreds of dollars on shoes. The kid needs shoes.
But see, if I ain't got it, you should have it. Teamwork. Partnership. I catch you.
So this is ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when we've been talking for way too long. We do fine, and then he falls off the rails.
I pay you back next week. I pay you back.
You better go to Wally's World and get some damn shoes.
I pay you back with my first check with interest. I don't do that.
Y'all see this? Do y'all hear this?
Listen, I just feel like whatever you trying to do, you gonna do it. And if you can't do it, then get out there and make a way. Bougie said on this episode that we dropping at midnight that if you got a coochie, you should never be broke. So I'm gonna say the same thing for fellas. If you got a penis, you should never be broke. Okay.
What?
There are women out here.
That doesn't apply.
There are definitely women out here that will pay your whole bills, pay your rent, pay your car note, take care of your kids, feed the whole household, and make
that's a low vibrational female.
And make meal prep for a whole month if you dicking her down right. So
because the babes ain't letting no broke dick move in, drive their car while they're at work, going to see their other baby mama, come back to pick them up from work late. No, get out of here, Smash. What are you talking about?
You are a sister wife now. You are a part of the clan.
Involuntarily.
Okay? All right, man. Let everybody know what you got going on, man. I know you got some big brewing, man. You and the good people over there at Mind Triggers. What y'all got popping on?
I'm so excited. June 6th, 2026. Bougie Babe will be live. On the panel is going to be Mind Triggers podcast. If y'all don't know about Mind Triggers, go next door, check them out.
To my boys, man.
They've even been over here. Yes, they've been over here with Big Smash holding it down. When he talked his well, you know what? We're gonna leave that to my inner monologue.
I actually met you through Jay.
Yes.
So
yes.
Because we was having a conversation about Applebee's. And for those of you that know, Bougie fucking hates Applebee's, but Applebee's is the shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Okay. Shout out to CL for getting us free Applebee's for cursing the management out. I'll never forget that.
First of all, make that correction. It's not that I hate Applebee's. You have made me come to hate Applebee's for first dates because you be trying to take people to Applebee's on the first date. So yeah, but I got a live show June 6th, Mind Triggers podcast, and Sir Marvelous, who is a sex and pleasure consultant, he'll also be on there. So, if you guys want to come, check it out on Eventbrite. I got a few good interviews. I got mostly, if you're from the Baltimore area, you ever heard of Nacho Bangers? He became a millionaire by starting his business from with $60 at the age of 19. So check him out. And I have I just did an interview with Made Rich. He was on Black Ink and Ink Masters. So I got that coming up. And also, if you guys are familiar with Now That's TV, I got Minnie. She came on and we was just in here. She was in here dropping gems. So for all the Minnie Mafia people that's out there, yep, she stopped by the Bougie Babe podcast. So that's what I have going on. And hopefully my next live event, Smash, you can come out here.
Oh yeah, listen, y'all already on my list, man. I just gotta, like I said, I'm putting some stuff together because I wanna bring all us podcasters together and do something that's beneficial and thriving for all of us. All right. So for me, y'all know we got the Pod Wars kicking off at midnight, round 2. And then I gotta finish up this season, man. I've been in this Pod Wars shit. So I ain't really finished up my season, but my season is finna end in a little bit.
Okay, great.
I'm finna get rid of these kids, man. They gotta go. They gotta go.
Don't do that to the kids.
They gotta go. I'm gonna be on the first thing smoking to get rid of them. Yes, y'all gotta go. But shout out to Bougie, man. Me and Bougie got an episode dropping at midnight, man. I was actually mixing that up. We're gonna put that out. I'm finna get ready to go to work. Y'all already know what this is, man. I'll be back on here live later on tonight because I'll be bored most likely. All right, y'all, I'm out.
See y'all. It was good, Smash.